Hey guys, going to do a quick cryptocurrency update video for April 5th, 2022. And to start things off, MicroStrategy buys another $191 million worth of Bitcoin. Man, this guy has pretty much put his entire reputation behind Bitcoin. This guy has a publicly traded company. Everything right now with this guy revolves around Bitcoin. Bitcoin tanks, his stock tanks, people make fun of him. Bitcoin shoots up, people say, oh, he's the smartest guy in the world, and the stock goes up. I think in the long term, this guy is going to become a trillionaire, but I also think he's going to dump all his Bitcoin within the next 5 or 10 years as well, because he's going to be able to see the top coming. A lot of these guys who tell you they're going to hold their Bitcoin forever, I don't believe it. Once they hit a certain number, they're going to get out, especially when you start to hear the rumors about quantum computers and hacks and all that stuff. This guy will get out eventually, trust me, but he's going to ride this Bitcoin wave for the next 5 or 10 years. Probably sell most of his Bitcoin at like $3, $4, $500,000. Come out of this thing a trillionaire, and that's going to be it. He's going to sail away in his boat. But anyway, as far as Bitcoin today, Bitcoin's a little bit down. A few hours ago, last night, Bitcoin was at about $47,000. Bitcoin got rejected. And now we're back down to 45.8. The way I see this is the only reason Bitcoin is really even dumping today is because the stock market is kind of having a red day. The stock market's been down the last couple of days. Usually Bitcoin does follow the stock market at least 60 to 70% of the time. So I would say, everything's pretty much in a good range right now. Bitcoin at 45.8 is pretty much the range it's been in. If Bitcoin drops below $45,000 and closes below $45,000, then I'd start to get a little bit bearish. But right now, I'm really, really bullish for the next few months, maybe even going into the summer. I think there's a strong possibility we go into a double top. Bitcoin hits $67,000. The altcoins go crazy, 5, 10x from where they are right now, and then everything crashes and we go into that multi-year bear market. If you asked me a couple months ago, I'd say we're in the bear market right now. I'd say, look, we have another year or two of being in a bear market. But the way the altcoins have been performing right now, it's making me think that we might actually be going into a double top. Because normally, the altcoins would not be doing what they're doing right now. I mean, every time Bitcoin takes like $1,000 dump, these altcoins would be dumping 20, 30%, especially the low cap ones, like the metaverse ones. They would be dumping like 40%. I mean, it would be pretty bad. But what you're seeing right now is when Bitcoin takes a dump, nothing really dumps all that much. I mean, take a look right here, guys. I mean, everything's pretty much up today. Solana's still at $130. Even XRP, which has, is basically worthless, that's been holding in the 82-cent range for a while, between 82 and 86 cents. Even Cardano, isn't Cardano up here somewhere? Anyway, Cardano is $1.19. That's high. I mean, Cardano is pretty much still riding the wave. Even when Bitcoin dumps, Cardano's not really dumping. The only coin that I'm really disappointed in today that I hold is Polymatic. It's just been not good. I'm actually glad I put a lot more of my money in Cardano. I don't hold a ton of Polymatic, but I don't know. I'm actually just very disappointed in Polymatic. It needs to have a good pump so I can get out of it. But what I am happy about, and everybody who's been listening to my videos, I know not many people listen to my videos. I just make them for fun. The metaverse coins have been killing it. If you bought Vulcan Forge when I told you to buy it, you'd be over double right now. Another metaverse coin that I hold a lot of is this Remark. That's up today 20%. I haven't talked too much about Remark, but I actually took a lot of my Vulcan Forge profits when Vulcan Forge hit $15 and I put it into Remark. I like Vulcan Forge a lot, but there was a big hack with Vulcan Forge a couple months ago. And ever since that hack, it dumped down so much. Like it dumped to $8 and it was at like $30. And the way it's going up right now, I just feel like Remark's a little bit safer. So I took like 80% out of my Vulcan Forge and I put it into Remark. And I also have Meta Hero, which hasn't been doing too much lately, but I think that's going to pump really, really hard in the coming months as long as Bitcoin stays bullish. Anyway, my point is Bitcoin dumps $1,000, the metaverse coins don't dump. These are lower cap coins, folks. I mean, these are low cap coins. These, they're metaverse coins, but they're like at the bottom of the list. They're, They rank in the 200s or 300s. Some of these things are in the 400s. These are just low cap. They're low cap gems is what they are. They should be dumping hard, and they're not. So that's why I'm taking this stance right now, and it could change at any moment. As of right now, Bitcoin does look bullish to me for April and hopefully going into the summer. If I had to bet on what's going to happen, if you were to ask me a month ago, I would say we're in a bear market, next couple years, bear market, go to bed, go hibernate, come back, buy the dips. But because Bitcoin has been on this run for the last couple of weeks and the altcoins have been on an even bigger run, and every time Bitcoin pulls back, the altcoins don't pull back, they just keep going. I'd have to say there's a possibility. Now, I don't know if this is going to happen or not, but I think we might go into a double top. I think Bitcoin might hit $67,000 sometime in the summer, and that's when it's going to dump super hard. And then we go into the multi-year bear market. That's why if that happens, when Bitcoin hits around $65,000, even $60,000, if that happens, I'm going to set major stop losses on most of my altcoins that I'm up significantly on, and I'm going to sell about 60% of them. Because I think if Bitcoin hits $67,000, $68,000, that's when we're going to go into that nasty, nasty dump going into a bear market. I just can't see us right now going into a full-fledged bull market where we break $67,000, go to $100,000. I don't think it's happening this year, folks. I really don't. That doesn't mean we're not going to get major gains. You can't make a lot of money on these altcoins. But if Bitcoin gets back up to that $67,000 range, if you're up, which you will be, you got to get out of at least 60% of these things, at least 50%, and then basically just hold the other 50%. Like I said, you always have to have skin in the game. Never go below 50%. Always hold 50%. But I think that would be the smart thing to do, because I do think if we get rejected at $67,000, that we're going to go into one of the worst bear markets you've ever seen. Bitcoin into the 20s, maybe even 19, Ethereum back down to $800, Theta down to like 90 cents. I think that's all coming. I just can't fathom it and especially if you follow the cycles, I can't see us going into a long-term bear market where we just go right to $150,000 this summer. This is looking more like, if anything, we go into a double top. We could dump tomorrow right back into a bear market, and that could be it. But the way these altcoins are performing, I've just never seen this before, where usually when we're very, very bearish and Bitcoin's in the bear market, the altcoins are like an embarrassment. Like if you were holding these metaverse coins, you'd be down 90% crying, and you're up. While Bitcoin's dumping, they're going up. So right now, if I had to bet, and I wouldn't bet all my money, but if I had to bet like $500, I'd say we're going to hit a double top in the summer and then dump from there. But anything could happen, folks. It's crypto. Any other news? We got the Michael Saylor. We got the markets. I just want to say, Elon Musk is on the Twitter board now, which might be good for Twitter, less censorship. But I'm not a big Dogecoin fan. But if he is on the board, he's going to really be promoting Dogecoin. You might see a situation where advertisers can use Dogecoin to pay for Twitter ads. People can send donations with Dogecoin on Twitter. I have no Dogecoin, but if we get a dip, I might actually put like $1,000 in the Dogecoin, because the two things that Elon Musk can pump, Dogecoin and Bitcoin, and I think right now he's being on his best behavior because he just joined the board. But I think you're going to see some major Dogecoin tweets in the coming months. Other than that, folks, everything looks fine. These little dips are great. The altcoins are hardly even dipping. I actually wish some of these altcoins were dipping more so I could buy some, but it's not even worth it. Bitcoin's just in this range. So as of right now, I see a very, very bullish April. And possibly bullish going into the summer. And then double top, and then complete crash into oblivion, and everybody gets wrecked. Except for me, because I'm going to sell 50 to 60% of my coins before that happens. And if you watch these videos, you'll do very, very well. I've learned a lot. I've been in this since 2017, and most people are completely clueless on crypto. Well, everybody's clueless on crypto. Nobody knows anything, but the hardest part is controlling your emotions during these pumps and knowing when to get out. Even I was feeling it a couple days ago when we were pumping. Like, I feel it. I get so bullish. But you just have to, at some point, I'm up 10x on this altcoin, minimally set a stop loss. So when everything crashes, you can get out of it. Because I've been wrecked so many times thinking coins are going to go up even more. And remember, folks, these coins can drop 90, 99%. You know, I love Theta. I love Theta with all my heart. But Theta could pump up to $20 and then within 5 months be down to 10 cents. That's the reality of altcoins. That's why if you don't take your profits, you can get royally screwed. And if you go into it saying, oh, well, you know, it'll go up in a couple years again. Bitcoin probably will. A lot of these altcoins might not go back up in a couple years. They might not be popular. I think Theta will be popular in a couple years and a lot of these top 10 coins. But you might be holding a coin that in 2 years, nobody's even heard of it anymore. Or they get sued by the SEC or something like that. You know, think if you bought XRP at $3 thinking that would go up the next bull run. It never went up because it got sued by the SEC. So there's no guarantee. That's why you have to take your profits. Talk to you later.